Terra Classic Lunc, a decentralized and local area-driven digital money, plans to revive the first Terra blockchain's vision of cultivating a decentralized money DeFi environment, advancing monetary inclusivity and development. Assuming you're searching for Terra Classic cost expectation scores for 2024, 2025, 2030 and need to know where the costs of Terra Classic Lunc will go from now on, we will examine the previous costs of Terra Classic Lunc and will figure out what specialists are talking about its future cost activities. Kindly remember that you really want to take this expectation and each and every forecast with the aim that this is just the idea of some market master examiners. Also, foreseeing something so wonderful is totally incomprehensible. In any case, we will make an honest effort. How about we start? Terra Classic outline. Terra Classic coin isn't run-of-the-mill digital currency, it's a trailblazer in steadiness, using creative calculations to tame unpredictability. Lunc stands tall in the decentralized money DeFi field, offering clients an identification to a universe of monetary conceivable outcomes through savvy contracts. With its algorithmic soundness, obligation to decentralized finance, interoperability with conventional money, and spotlight on natural manageability, Terra Classic is ready to have an enduring effect. As per the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of Terra Classic is $0.012 and Lunc is right now positioned #118 in the whole crypto environment. The core supply of Terra Classic is 5,794,426,886,715 with a market cap of $697,969,649. With an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap, the Terra Classic's cost has shown a decent increment of 7.95% as of now. From most recent 7 days, the Lunc was in great vertical pattern and expanded by 8.77%. Terra Classic has shown areas of strength for exceptionally of late, and this could be a decent and open door to dive right in and contribute. We anticipate future Terra Classic cost expectations Lunc gauge by applying profound man-made brainpower helped specialized examination on the past value information of Terra Classic. We give our all to gather greatest verifiable information for the Lunc coin which incorporate various boundaries like past value, Terra Classic market cap, Terra Classic volume and scarcely any more. Assuming you are hoping to put resources into Diggy. Terra Classic value expectation 2024. Terra Classic cost is figured to arrive at a least conceivable degree of $0.00142 in 2024. According to our discoveries, the Lunc cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $0.00169 with the typical gauge cost of $0.00146. Terra Classic value forecast 2025. The cost of Terra Classic is anticipated to reach at least worth of $0.0213 in 2025. The Terra Classic cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $0.0248 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0219 all through 2025. Lunc value figure for 2026. According to the figure cost and specialized examination, in 2026 the cost of Terra Classic is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.0316. The Lunc cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.0366 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0324. Terra Classic Lunc value forecast 2027. The cost of Terra Classic is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.0455 in 2027. The Terra Classic cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.0552 with the typical cost of $0.0471 all through 2027. Terra Classic value expectation 2028. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Lunc, in 2028 the cost of Terra Classic is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.0642. The Lunc cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.0793 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0665. Terra Classic value expectation 2029. Terra Classic cost is figured to arrive at a most reduced conceivable degree of $0.0921 in 2029. According to our discoveries, the Lunc cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $0.011 with the typical conjecture cost of $0.0948. Terra Classic Lunc value expectation 2030. The cost of one Terra Classic is supposed to reach at the very least degree of $0.014 in 2030. The Lunc cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.016 with the typical cost of $0.014 all through 2030. Terra Classic Value Gauge 2031. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Lunc, in 2031 the cost of Terra Classic is gauged to be at around a base worth of $0.02. The Terra Classic value worth can arrive at a limit of $0.023 with the typical exchanging worth of $0.021 in USD. Terra Classic Lunc Value Forecast 2032. The cost of Terra Classic is anticipated to reach at the very least worth of $0.029 in 2032. The Terra Classic cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $0.035 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.029 all through 2032. Terra Classic Value Expectation 2033. According to the conjecture and specialized examination, in 2033 the cost of Terra Classic is supposed to reach at the very least value worth of $0.004. The Lunc cost can arrive at a greatest value worth of $0.005 with the typical worth of $0.042. Terra Classic Value Figure 2040. Understanding business sector patterns and feelings is vital. However, opinion can be whimsical. Analyzing current market elements can offer experiences into potential cost development. Yet taking into account the more extensive ecosystem is fundamental. In 2040, the most extreme cost of Terra Classic is supposed to reach $0.949, with a typical exchanging worth of $0.0839. The base cost is projected to be around $0.0784. Lunc Value Estimate for 2050. The reception and certifiable use instances of a digital money are similarly indispensable contemplations. Projects with viable applications and broad reception are bound to persevere over the long haul. According to the Terra Classic Cost Gauge for 2050, Lunc is expected to arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.1334 in 2050. The base anticipated cost of Lunc coin in 2050 is supposed to be around $0.1198. While the typical cost of the Terra Classic for 2050 is projected to be $0.1249. Terra Classic Value Figure Facts. What amount will Terra Classic be worth in 2030? As far as value, Terra Classic has an extraordinary potential to arrive at new levels. It is estimated that Lunc will increment in esteem. As per explicit specialists and business experts, Terra Classic can stir things up around town cost of $0.016 till 2030. What will be the Lunc most elevated gauge cost for 2024? The Lunc cost is supposed to arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.0169 toward the finish of 2024. How high could Terra Classic at any point go? The typical cost of Terra Classic Lunc could go to $0.0146 before the current year's over. Assuming we gauge the 5-year plan, it is assessed that the coin will effectively come to the $0.0